my wife, and she said yes. Mahogany and I actually just got married a few months ago. 6 months without a really good job, and bills have been piling up, of course. Things are extremely tight right now, and I'm doing everything I can just to pay the bills. Always been to get Mahogany to the United States, but because finances have been so tough, we've not been able to get the visa. Back on my feet in America. So I had to make a decision between doing the spousal visa and helping to support you and come here, and that's the visa yet. My priority is to get the marriage visa filed and to get that ball rolling. It's just going to be a few more weeks. It makes me look really irresponsible, but you know, life is full of emergencies, and it's just...
Show me, because if you don't show me interest, everybody lost interest, right?
Like, I literally had to go and give my blood. Like, I was trying to earn money in every situation I could. I mean, it'll be very soon after that you'll be able to come to America. And whatever you want, I'm going to give it to you. To marry me?
Yeah.
I would be heartbroken, but I have found something real with you. I'm willing to sacrifice a lot to make this work. Honestly, whatever it takes, because I've never found something this good. She's still thinking, I'm young, I've got my whole life ahead of me. I'm hoping that as we bond and build trust, that she... How old are you, baby? Do you know that?
I think so.
All right, boom. So, Ben and Mahogany are still together. I'm very surprised that they're still together. I mean, obviously they are married now. But as you heard, the context of their relationship right now is pretty much where we left off. And it left off at a point where she's pretty much still not interested in him. But that's something that we're going to go through, obviously, throughout this video. So before we do that, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are on that road to 50K. And I know there's some people that come in, they watch the videos, but they don't subscribe. Please do consider subscribing and help us grow the channel even bigger and better. But with that being said, though, also like the video. And now let's really watch exactly what went down and really break down some of the things that were said here.
My wife, and she said yes.
Yes.
Mahogany and I actually just got married a few months ago. 6 months without a really good job, and bills have been piling up, of course. Things are extremely tight right now.
It's just quite interesting, though, isn't it, that he's in a position where work-wise, it's not looking good for him. You know, and I feel like when work isn't looking good for you, sometimes that can really be a negative for your relationship, depending on the person you're with. And based on the person he's with, is definitely a big negative. But hey,
And I'm doing everything I can just to pay the bills. Always been to get Mahogany to the United States, but because finances have been so tough, we've not been able to get the visa.
You know, the first time he said this, I was like, I already know that she's not going to be happy with that. Because right now, it is definitely, you know, we've always had the vision or the perception that she wants to get to the States. And, you know, Ben is a ticket there. I mean, don't get me wrong, at the very beginning, it was kind of subjective whether or not she was ever going to meet him, because to begin with, she used to ghost him. Whenever he would travel to go and see her, she would never turn up. I mean, even when he went to travel at that time, it took until, was it 3 days later until she actually appeared? So to be fair, I think when it comes to her agenda's always been a bit confusing, but I think nowadays her agenda is way much more clear, and it's the fact that she wants to come to the States. I mean, listen, let's continue.
Back on my feet in America. So I had to make a decision between doing the spousal visa and helping to support you and come here, and that's the visa yet. My priority is to get the marriage visa filed and to get that ball rolling. It's just going to be a few more weeks. It makes me look really irresponsible, but you know, life is full of emergencies, and it's just...
Show me, because...
You know, it's crazy though, but sometimes in this world, some women seek an older man because they hope that he's always going to be responsible and he's never necessarily going to be in this type of predicament. And, well, with Mahogany, you never know, but let's just continue.
Because if you don't show me interest, everybody lost interest, right?
Now, that was a very interesting statement for her to say. Talking about interest, losing interest. The way she sat there and pretty much said to him flat out that, hey, if you're taking it longer, my interest for you is going to lose, it's going to die. And if it dies, I'm going to be out. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, when you marry someone, are you supposed to lose interest? Are you supposed to give up? Or are you supposed to keep trying? Well, I guess for Mahogany, she really just doesn't give a damn.
Like, I literally had to go and give my blood. Like, I was trying to earn money in every situation I could. I mean, it would be...
It's actually quite wild that he got to a point where he actually started giving blood to be fair to earn more money. He must be really in a terrible place. I'm not saying giving blood is a bad thing, but I'm just saying it is for some people a last resort type situation. And some people will give up so much. Some people end up giving out so much blood that it can easily put them in hospital.
Very soon after that you'll be able to come to America. And whatever you want, I'm going to give it to you. To marry me?
Yeah.
I would be heartbroken.
Literally, just before this, she literally said, what if I change my mind? What if I change my mind about being married to you? Wow. That is one hell of a freaking statement to say. But hey, we all know how desperate he is because, well...
But I have found something real with you. I'm willing to sacrifice a lot to make this work. Honestly, whatever it takes, because I've never found something this good.
It's funny, but he talks about, you know, he's never found something this good and he's willing to sacrifice a lot. But the fact is, though, she gives him no energy back to say that, well, that he is worth her time. That she's desperate to be with him. That she's willing to do anything to be with him. The fact that he even said that, given the fact that she just said, oh, what if I lose interest? What if I change my mind about our marriage? How those things aren't clicking to him is wild to me. This man needs help.
Or she's still thinking, I'm young, I've got my whole life ahead of me. I'm hoping that as we bond and build trust, that she... How old are you, baby? Do you know that?
I think so.
The fact that she doesn't even want to say I love you back screams a lot of negative words there. Okay? A lot of negative words there. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, he may think that the reason why she's behaving like this is because she's young and she may have better opportunities elsewhere. Listen, bro, I got to be honest. Her attitude isn't based on the fact that she's young and she's got a whole life ahead of her. Her attitude is based on the fact that she just doesn't want to be with you. She never has. She never will. I mean, listen, all will reveal itself once she actually makes it stateside. The day that she makes it stateside, then we'll find out if she actually wants to stay dedicated to this man or not. Because if she leaves him, that's our proof. If she stays, well, then I guess that's his reassurance. But that's the problem, though, isn't it? The fact that he's not even looking for reassurance from her that she wants to be with him, that is majorly concerning. Because if anything, he should be in a position where he should be a little bit concerned, a little bit paranoid that maybe she's not with him for the right reason, that maybe he needs to get reassurance of her. But he never seeks it. And the fact that he never seeks it, it's just crazy. It just shows more and more how their relationship is just so on different pages. The fact that he's desperate, she's not. He's working hard to try and make it work. She's not. He's telling her that he'll do anything to keep her. She's not. He'll tell her that he loves her. She won't. It's crazy though, isn't it? Because they say that people are supposed to mature with age. And this is why I always say some people don't. Because anyone who doesn't mature with age would know straight away. They wouldn't even come this far and know that this woman isn't there for the right reasons. But either way though, that's just my opinion on the matter. You guys let me know exactly what you're thinking down below in the comment section. But as far as I'm concerned, this man needs to legit find a freaking brain cell because they are for free. It's your own common sense, right? And do better. But nonetheless though, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.